everybody. So I've been getting a lot of requests from you guys asking me if I would do pretty much a tutorial on how I do my makeup in the morning. So with that said, let's begin. If you need to pause or stop this video at any time to keep up with me, please do that. You take your time. And it may not be perfect the first time you do it, but repetition is key. You may have to practice a little bit, and that's okay. Hopefully this won't be too difficult to show you guys and for you guys to understand how I do this. But anyway, so without any further ado, we're gonna get started to the tutorial. Next thing is, you don't want to get any makeup in your hair, so it's time to clip our hair up. So let me just Now, you're going to start off with the foundation. I typically have two of them, a dark beige and then like an ivory. And then we're going to mix these two together. So now I'm just applying the even part of a mixture to my face of both the beige and the ivory. And we're just going to get that everywhere. Next, I'm taking the beige and I'm just going to kind of contour my face with it a little bit, getting about where like my cheekbone line is and just kind of blending that out. Then next we're going to do shadow like the top part of our forehead and then the sides of our nose to help it appear smaller, and then underneath the bottom part of our lip and chin. Next we're taking the ivory and we're doing highlights. I like to do little triangle sections like right underneath my eyes just to kind of brighten them up a little bit. And it's important to do this little tapping motion just so we can kind of like blend it out really well. I find that where my face typically is a little flat, that this kind of gives it a little bit more shape and dimension. And a little bit in the nose. And then right here on the forehead, this is important because this gives you more of a curved appearance, I guess, is what I kind of go for. And a little bit in the center of the nose, and then right there at the bottom of the chin. And then kind of just blend it out. Sorry guys, I got a little hungry. Okay, now we're going to go through with a translucent powder, and we're kind of just going to set our face now. I typically start where I've highlighted and then blend that powder outwards. Now we're going to take a bronzer. This is just some cheap little bronzer that I use, and we're just kind of gonna go over the spots that we had contoured previously with our foundation. Now we're going to take a little Q-tip and dip it in that bronzer, just a tad. And now we're going to shadow the underneath part of our bottom lip. This will give us more of a poutier look, and it'll make our bottom lip seem a lot fuller, kind of like the Angelina Jolie kind of look. Next we're going to go in with, I use this eyeshadow a lot. It's kind of just like what I use for shadowing my lips, my eyebrows. I use this thing for everything. And we're just going to take a teeny tiny little bit because this is very dark and pigmented, and we're just going to outline the outside of like I think people call that like a cupid's bow. But yeah, pretty much just making a little bit of an outline and blending it out. This will give us a shadow outside where we're about to line our lips. Now we're going to grab our lip liner, make sure it's sharp. And then we're just going to go and outline the little white part. I guess that's the cupid's bow. And we're going to outline that part just to give us a fuller lip. And the shadowing that we had done before, that's what keeps it from looking like we've drawn on our face, because we've made a new shadow. And then we're just going to do the top, of course. Then we're going to go back in with that shadow and just redefine that shadow a lot more. And you can see how much fuller our lips look. And then just a tad bit right there at the top of that Cupid's bow. Now I'm taking like a dark brownish plumish kind of lipstick and I'm just going right over my lips with that. Now the next thing we're going to do is our eyebrows. Just kidding, this is our eyeshadow. Okay, so this is just a white. Typically the makeup I use isn't very expensive. Normally I can find out like Dollar General or some hair store for only a couple of bucks. But this is just our white, and we're just going to hit the tops of our eyes and our eyelids with that. Now we're using the bronzer again that we had used, and we're just going to kind of shade up there at the top so that way our brown doesn't look so disconnected. Once again, going in with that dark brown that we had just used on our lips. We're going to go in and we're just going to shape out the arch of our eyes. Typically where that crease is in your eyes, that from where your eyes fold, that's kind of where you're going to outline on that, and then we're just fading it up. We're also going to hit the bottom of that and stop about midsection of your eye so that way it blends in. And all I'm doing is just forward strokes and then just moving the brush up. Gotta get all that fallout out. And now we're gonna grab the black with an angled brush. This is an eyeshadow, not an eyeliner. But we are going to outline just the outer corners of our eyes. You don't want to bring that all the way forward. And we're also gonna do it towards the bottom as well. This just gives us a little bit more depth in our eyeshadow. Now it's time for our eyebrows. Okay, so all I'm doing is pretty much following the outline of the way that my eyebrows are naturally shaped. And I start at the bottom part and then brush all the hairs down again and then go fill in the upper section. And now I'm just kind of blending it forward. I know that this is just a pretty dark considering what my natural hair color is. I just haven't adjusted to a lighter shade yet, so forgive me. I know that I'm completely too dark. Now we're just gonna fill our eyelashes in with our mascara of choice. This was just some cheap little mascara that I found at like Dollar General or something. Like I said, I use super cheap makeup, so forgive me. Now with our eyeshadow, we're gonna like squeeze our big, whatever kind of brush that is, and we're just gonna apply a little bit of pink to our cheeks just to help kind of brighten up the fact that we have so many dark colors on our face. And then we're gonna finish it off with a lip gloss. And I only go over the bottom part of my lip, and then I kind of just smudge the rest in with my upper lip. And that's it.
If you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want some more of this, then just comment, like, subscribe, whatever. Okay, you guys, thank you so much, and thanks for getting ready with me today. Bye!